I'm going to give you a quick tour of my craft room, sewing room that I have. I have created a bedroom that is completely dedicated to my craft room. This is a solder cutting table that I have here that has 3 drawers that pull on either side. There are cubicles. And I have doll clothes here that I have made and some that are a work in progress, and then my scrap bins that I have. Behind the door, I have my foam core that I use. There is my big table that goes on my Big Brother sewing machine for when I do my quilts. There is my thread that I have hung on the wall. I have this little spinner here that is where I have scissors and blades that I keep there. Scissors and my rotary cutters as well. This is my sublimation printer that I use. This is a little catch-all here that I made, a little fabric bowl there. My cutting mats. These are currently 2 dolls that I'm working on. This is the American Girl 8-inch babysitter that American Girl has come out with. They have several versions. They did have a boy, but it sold out and they've not brought it back. This is Mia Minnie. She is an 9-inch 23 centimeter doll from Spain that I'm currently working an order on for her. These are 3 of my favorite size rotary cutters. This is my little weight that I use, and I love this metal ruler here that I use for centimeters. This is another storage that I bought from Sodders. This has got the drawers, and that's where I keep all my poly mailers. Then this is my regular printer. Inside there, I have a heat gun, and then the HTV Ront mini press that I use. And then here is my Tussie big heat press. There are a few of the American Girl dolls. There's a Disney doll, and these here are the Welly Wishers. This is a Ruby Fashion Friends girl. This is a Disney doll. And then there are the American Girl dolls that I sew for. And then there is one of the American Girl boy dolls that I sew for. I was very lucky that my husband let me put in these cabinets for above storage, and then we put lights underneath. This is my Brother Quattro 3 that I have. That's also converts into an embroidery machine. And then this is my other Brother sewing machine. This is one of my sergers, the Brother 1034D. This is the one that I use for all my interchanging threads. And then this serger, it's very similar to the 1034, but this is the one that I use for all my white fabric, white thread. And then this is the cover stitch overlock machine. Don't use that very much. And then this is another Brother Innovis NQ 1400 embroidery machine. This is the little Sarah's Minty Stash and Store that I'm able to keep some accessories for sewing right there. If you don't have one of these, you might want to get one. This is where I got off Amazon. This is a thread cutter. So if I'm wanting to do chain piecing fabric and stuff, and all I do is just put it right there and cut my thread. Then that's my computer. And then my Cameo silhouette cutter that I have there. And then on this end, I have the Brother embroidery machine thread, vinyl cutting mat and stuff like that I use. My husband built me this counter. It's 8 foot by 8 foot, and it's the L-shaped that he built me. And we have moved, I think, a total of 3 times, and this has fit in every room that I have moved into. I keep a mat, plastic mat right here, that helps me roll my chair back and forth from my serger to sewing machines. The cabinets here, it's kind of messy, I'll show you. That's where I keep a lot of my embroidery, stabilizers, my serger thread, some patterns up there. And then over here, we've got buttons and different little things in here that I use, different tweezers and stuff for using with my vinyl cutter. There's my scales. There's my little mini iron that I use for the small dog clothes. We've got glue. We've got bias thread. That's where I keep a lot of my stuff that I use for vinyl. And then this is the other catch-all kind of thing. It's kind of got my embroidery, and that's my Brother Quattro 3, all the attachments that go with it. And just got some quilting supplies in there. And there's my quilting pins. That's my ink. Then my DTF printing powder there. That's my heat tape that I use for when I use my vinyl on in sublimation and for pressing. There is my rulers that I use for t-shirts as well. And then I have a larger one of the holders for my purple thing. If you don't have one of those are great for turning small clothing. There's that. And there's the other turner that I have. And that. And then I have the drawers that's got books and sewing notions in there. And this is my favorite drawer here. It's got tons of rulers in here. This is a proportional scale that I bought off of Amazon. If I need to reduce or increase any patterns that I want to look up, that is that. And over here we have my heat markers. Then when I'm marking, I can mark on the clothing pattern or fabric, and then apply heat to it, and it will go off. And that drawer down, that box tote down there, is full of all the patterns that I currently use. And there. Over here is the closet that has tons of fabric in it. It's messy. I'm going to tell you right now, it is messy. All right, let's see here. This is what I have currently for my ribbon, elastic, right there. I've got, I use for that. And on this side as well, got it stored. I'm just telling you, it's kind of messy, but I'm being real with you guys today. And so that's what we have there. And that is what I have for my craft room. There are some rulers that I have there for when I'm doing some quilting and some large pieces. And then I have a little fabric tote that I made there that I use for my trash. So anyway, this is my craft room. I have some storage above that I use for my quilting that I've got up there. And this is some artwork that I did. And this right here, she believed she could, so she did. This is a very important quote for me because it means a lot to me when I decided that I was going to go to college as an adult and get my nursing degree, and I proceeded on and got my master's degree in nursing. I was a professor teaching at a college, and I have recently returned back to patient care, and I'm a dialysis nurse. And that quote also means a lot to me, that I have opened up a business on Etsy called Stitches to Paint, Stitches 2 with the number 2. And this is where I create clothes and sew for my dolls. So anyway, thank you for taking a tour with me in my sewing machine my craft room with all of my brother sewing machines.